Morning. Yep, almost afternoon. Just checking the time. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. On December 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to all the viewers out there. I meant to say that earlier, but I wasn't thinking about Valentine's Day when I got on my other stream. I'm going to share my stream as soon as it there it is, a lot faster than last time. Excuse me. Copy the link. Can't wait till this cough goes away. I shared a funny joke video on my Facebook page earlier, and none of my friends have even reacted to it yet. What can you do? I don't know. Good morning, or good afternoon. It's almost good afternoon. About 3 minutes till the hour. Did a 2-hour stream of Cyberpunk 2077 a while earlier this morning. Now I'm going to do 2 hours of this. And my wife and I are going to go to the store, get a couple things. And it's currently 25 degrees outside. 25 degrees. I was going to eat some pancakes this morning. We ain't got no pancakes. Or no syrup. I had some Eggo waffles though. Chocolate chip Eggo waffles. They're alright. But I wanted some pancakes, man. I wanted some pancakes. Laying my first week back to work, or half a week.
It isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it.
Gotta love those camera angles.
Damn it.
Let's see where to put it. I had it off yesterday during my stream last night, and when Ryan popped on and said, "What up, dude?" I didn't see his chat. I mean, I saw it when I was streaming, but when I reviewed the video afterward, I didn't see where Ryan had commented. Lan, from your perspective, when you and Ryan talk to me while I'm streaming, do you see it on your monitor? Does it pop up on the bottom right of the screen when y'all make a comment or say something to me? Because I was watching the video, the stream afterwards, just to see how it looked, how well it did, you know, as video quality. And I didn't see where he said
It shows for about...
Okay. It's weird. I didn't have my camera active yesterday because I had turned it off because I would prefer it to be in the top middle, but it blocks some of the subtitles and the compass that's up there. But when Ryan commented, when he said, "What up, dude?" it didn't show. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Man. Still haven't got back to where I left off on Cyberpunk 2077. But anyway, back to what I was saying about my first week. Or half a week. After a month and I guess a little over 2 weeks of not working, and about 2 weeks of laying in the bed and not moving, my muscles in my legs and body are not as strong as they used to be or were. So my first few days back to work was like I went to the gym and did an extreme leg day workout. My lower back and my thighs, my front muscles on my thighs, and the back muscles on my Jesus, on the back of my legs are sore. My calves were like super tight. I was like, OMG. Super sore. Excuse me. Man.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr.
Yeah.
Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
Lan, do you recognize that voice actor? I do. He's the actor who played the vampire doctor in that movie Vampire, or the game Vampire that I played a while back.
I know what surprise, responsibility can be like.
So I hear. Perhaps we could share our burdens. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
The actor who did the voice work for the vampire in the game Vampire Hunting, does the voice of this Dr. Camden. It's crazy how I mean, I played this game years before Vampire came out. And I didn't even recognize the actor. That was weird.
Consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly prohibited.
I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed home.
Don't shove the crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Hey, Pathfinder.
He looks like Liam.
Founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Yes? Good. Let me come.
We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
I don't care what she says. We can't work these hours.
I don't care what she says.
So how'd things go?
The materials you found were perfect. If you've got more, we'll take it all.
I need to keep some on reserve for engineering repairs, but I can have another batch sent your way for sure. Hello. I'm in charge of organizing whatever armor supplies we can find for you. Just use the console to take a look through what we have in stock.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
We're short on supplies with everything that's happened, so I'm trading with outside sources. While I'd love to give you everything for free, they don't care for that.
And I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Oh, I have 200 credits. Now I'm not. Woohoo! Nice. Nice. I know what I'm wearing when I go back out. Lane, if you're liking this story so far, I have a strong feeling you're going to like the first Mass Effect trilogy game. Mass Effect 1 through 3. It's a trilogy. The story is like amazing. It's got great characters.
That's Prodromos. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Hmm.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities battle. Multiple passengers.
Good morning. Or is it evening?
Got that. Still missing those.
Hello.
Hmm. Nice. Ah, what the hell? I just got to figure out how to apply those paint jobs to the Nomad.
The Vortex. Let life take you for a spin. A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Angry woman.
It's you. You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Wow. You can kiss my ass, bitch. I don't get it. He want me to like look at, scan the plant life on the. Collect plant samples. I ain't even done one yet. Nexus hydroponics requires specimens for Andromeda plant life. Oh, maybe I gotta do that off-world, on planet. Okay. That's probably what it is. All right.
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in a holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus doesn't have to work.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Jean Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaron Tan has provided a few details so far.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here,
What the hell?
we need to focus on surviving before we celebrate.
This is HNS.
Must have went to the wrong one.
Rising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
I got 2 words for you, buddy. Bananas and strawberries. Those are my 2 words.
Father played with Tan. That'll show him.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy other
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios.
I feel like an old man. Yesterday and the day before, walking around my job. Shortly after I got home yesterday, I had to soak in some hot water with some Epsom salt.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Well, he knows where I am.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties? What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
It's probably the cat.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
The Geth are mechanical robots that the Quarian created like centuries ago. Well, centuries and centuries and centuries ago. And they communicate their intelligence kind of like the Borg in a way from Star Trek. But the more Geth that are together in numbers, the smarter they are. There's just one Geth, and not very bright, or not as powerfully smart. But they started becoming self-aware. Let's see. I don't know if there's any things in here about the Geth. Probably not. That's probably going to have to wait till March 13th. And I'll be able to tell you more about them. I can only tell you based off of memory, from what I learned from playing the games years ago. The Quarian, from the story from the trilogy, the Quarian said centuries ago their people may have built them, but then the Quarian or the Geth started to become self-aware and started to question why they were alive and their purpose and everything. And that freaked the Quarian out. You know, this machine they built to like do their manual labor, like gardening and construction and all the tasks they didn't want to do themselves. The Geth started becoming self-aware. So it freaked them out. And then they went to go try to shut them off, to turn them off, because it freaked them out too much. And the Geth didn't like that. They retaliated. And they made the Quarian leave their own planet, and now the Quarian can't go back to their planet because the Geth changed the atmosphere, and it's like inhabited by Geth. There's normal sized Geth that are about the size of a human being, and then there's really big ones, like a 7-8 foot tall, like big, like a built, like broader shoulders and bigger frame kind of Geth. And then there's like a 4-legged, giant, bigger Geth with like a long neck and head that can shoot a laser out of its eye, kind of Geth. And they have their own ships, I think, from what I remember. It was like 300 years ago when the Geth were created, when they retaliated against the Quarian, back in the first trilogy. When it's told this is 300 years ago, the Geth became self-aware and all that mess. And so the Quarian, for 300 years, they had spent that amount of time living and surviving on their ships they had out in space, and constantly upgrading and repairing their ships and keeping them operational. That's from what I can remember about the Geth and the Quarian story from the original, the first 3 games and stuff. It's kind of cool and crazy at the same time. Let me go talk to Liam. He's probably downstairs. Because there's the doctor and...
Need to start running those. Good idea. I know I'll need a refresher.
Just a tip if you need to evac in deep space.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow. You fight side by side, then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me, that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Oh, I need to go buy my quarters before we head to the next planet.
Surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't...
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. Been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
So basically it's a 600-year-old couch.
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I was on a good path in the Alliance. Then everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
All right. I thought this computer would be the one to like change paint jobs and everything on it.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
So, how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station.
Mm.
After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
PB ain't got much facial expression when she talks.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjack scratch its butt?
I don't know.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
All right. We'll go to this Onanan system.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course. We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now!
Oh! A cat ship?
Ket ships. A dozen. No, more.
Wow. Very big guns, too.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back!
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
You can't take a ship full of people just because you feel like it. Who do you think you are?
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Woo! Man.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up, anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
Oh, it's one of their ships.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
Listen, sorry to just show up like this, but I swear, we're the galactic good guys.
Efanola. Fahan and Gasadregara. Efanola.
They're forcing us to land.
Then we land.
Wow.
Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
I ain't
Most
got
important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
I forgot to go by my quarters earlier. Damn it, Tayo! Ugh. I forgot to go by my quarters.
Get us qual time yahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
They ham ghosts.
Mason Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
She's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know, because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening?
We have a visitor. This isn't safe. We should lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is insane. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shire handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Well, so far,
Are we that
no.
intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
She, not it. And stop staring.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered...
Put that away.
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
I think Jaw ends up becoming a part of the team.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again.
Wow.
Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
Nose itching. Great, now it's my time to talk. I get up to go get me a drink.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when she tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jar Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
Munching on some crunching munch. My wife's jealous.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Be careful out there.
No, I will.
You really think the Mother is alive? I'm sure. Don't kill yourself bringing her home.
No promises.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Sounded like you and Joel know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. A museum curator and a colony supplier asked to meet you. They're waiting nearby. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket. And Aya cannot support all of us.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I was about to start walking.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Do the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to
Play
Just
nice.
listen up.
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder.
Surprisingly, I'm with Peavy. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Let me weigh the options. I'll let you know.
We'll be ready, whatever you decide.
Jal, give Calo the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
I check the time here. Hour and 8 minutes. I'm going to stream till 2 o'clock. And then, going to get off so my wife and I can run to the store. And about...
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so... emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jar.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
There wasn't much left anyway.
So much bio...
I ate most of it at work on my break.
diversity and the waterfalls. Just like Sirkesh. We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
Is it a problem that we're carrying extra mass?
Not mechanically, but something heavy and unexplained. That's not good. Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right, I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Great.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Just open the airlock. I guess I change my wardrobe before I go out on the mission.
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable, survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?"
Don't let Ryder hear you.
Too late.
Everything here looks normal. No stowaways, no extra mass.
Oh. I thought they were out, like, just outside the room. What the fuck? Well.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Construction mech?
Has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
A construction mech? I remember going to this planet we're about to go to, but that's as far as I can remember.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
"600 years later, the power's run out. Suvi detects it."
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Cool. All right. It's one big plane, ship, structure, vessel. Wait a second. I thought we didn't travel to the other planet.
Pathfinder, are we going to Vold or Havarl? Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Graphite. Cool.
Anomaly on sensors.
That's probably a ship or something.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Oh, satellite. Looks like a cat satellite. Yep. Concealed low in and Senselio's orbit, doubtless designed to observe anagram activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. The light. I have a light in the corner of my house just flickering every now and then. Don't know why it does that. It's never been fallen or damaged or anything. Possibly, but
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
copper. Need some of that. Oh, didn't mean to go back out that far.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected.
Wow.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Yep, big hurricane.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
All right.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
Nope.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans?
Frozen.
Frozen over completely.
Wow.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Wow.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. I don't remember this planet.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
They probably need their helmets on for the this cold weather.
Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
Travel to Havaro. Argarian resistance base. Probably need to...
Keep going, Ryder. Try not to make any sudden movements. You're probably being watched.
Not just the weather that's icy then.
I kind of vaguely remember this.
These heaters are a lifesaver.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
I should have brought him with me, but... I don't think I'm going the right way. Nope. That's back the way I came. Oh, there it is. I didn't see that at first. Let me head back to the ship. I want to try to get Jaw with me.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I don't want to depart planet. I just want to change. team members.
Ryder, could we chat?
Not really a holiday destination.
Oh, here we go.
Approaching the LZ.
What, mister? You gotta talk to Mama. Mama's in charge right now. "27 degrees outside." Alright. Now let's get back to where we're headed. 27 degrees. I bet Jack won't be outside very long. I think when we go to Walmart, I'm gonna get me a bag of those chips and dip.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
She knows. We're headed to see them.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Arganian gorilla armor.
I heard about the Ket ambush. Is Alder okay?
She's fine.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. This is the alien. The one you think can help us.
Yes. This is Ryder, of the Andromeda Initiative.
I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
Wow.
I have no intention of betraying you.
Say what you want. It is the hands that reveal true intention. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Ket. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Jarl, watch them. And be careful yourself, my friend.
I always am.
I looked over the recruits Ephra sent us. They're younger than I heard about that dog.
I guess we should travel to Havala first, since that's the next part of the story.
Give me a double dose of summer, quick.
A double? That human? Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Shouldn't you be talking to the commander?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative from...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
The commander said the alien wanted to help, but we need it. The emergency caches, maybe.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
I guess we'll do this and at least try to head to the other planet before my time has run out. Oh! I don't know if the way out is over here or not.
Hold. Hope don't give me a control soon. You think I'll see any Kett?
We're seeing an increase in activity around Janik. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Kett have been working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abductions. The Kett appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good, however. Looks like they focused their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure warning gets out.
Not likely. They don't venture this close to the camp.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
You don't win a war without good organization.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Well, everyone looks friendly.
Let's try to make a good first impression.
It's good to be back. I have friends here.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Jeez Louise. I remember being on this planet. How do I summon my damn vehicle?
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Okay, Sam, what's Volt got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Volt.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hojara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Volt's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right.
Let's see if I can adjust my
work cut out
camera.
for us. Let's get going.
That's real bad. Can't seem to get it any lower than what it was. I'd like to get it about right here, but it's not going to cooperate with me. Well, that's a little better, but not what I wanted.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Trust me.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Temperature's back to normal. Cat, coming this way!
Quickly, before they find the resistance!
Got them all.
I need help here.
We've got targets!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Went from a big sandy planet to a big snowy planet. Man, this is your kind of weather, isn't it? The big snow and cold. I'm just teasing. I remember what you told me before. You don't do cold weather anymore. Just teasing.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really? Who else?
There is also Lexi.
Oh, right.
The doctor.
I and many others have...
I think we saw these lights from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Well, I guess we'll be here for a while. And go to that other planet later.
Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it? Probably an issue with the de-icing system. I'll take a look.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the resistance
We would have
base.
finished days ago.
Now here you
Try
are.
asking Armwall
Wish I
about
could talk. But I've got to get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Tilara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
Excuse me.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean... Cat? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
Sam's got blocked memories. Go to these different points on the map of different worlds. It unlocks bits and pieces of Sam's memories. But I'm not going to do all that now. That's... There it is, way out here.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Anasari told me she'd been a dancer.
Yeah.
In the afterlife.
Yeah.
Does your species also believe in reincarnation?
Wow.
No. Afterlife was a shithole bar. If she survived that to come here, she probably does feel reborn.
It's 27 outside of my area right now. Calling for a 100% chance of snow tomorrow.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Frozen Rain.
Got Frozen Ranger at his place on Tuesday. That sounds peachy. Sounds peachy.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
They're a tough bunch.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Okie dokie.
Life support is back online.
There's a sniper rifle. And some materials. I got some stuff. That's about it. Renderal plates.
Joel, your people have been fighting the Kett for a long time.
Since long before my birth.
Are you encouraged that you have allies now? Us, I mean.
It's better not to die alone. Yes.
Wow. You don't think we can win?
This isn't a typical war. Therefore, winning won't be typical.
I killed the anointed! Ha ha!
Bites the dust.
And another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. Jack eating something outside. Pistol heavy scope too. Nice. A heavy scope for a pistol. Kett interrogator helmet too. Was he eating mud? I hope so. I hope it was mud, not poop. That's gross. He said, Mom, it was crunchy. It was a crunchy snack. You're not getting no biscuit now, Jack, after Mom catch you eating mud outside. Alright, find the Nomad. Well, that's good.
You've been hanging out at the Cultural Center on the Nexus. Have you read about Omega?
Not yet. Homeworlds first. I want a solid understanding of each species before I dive into the deviants.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
I should have dressed warmer. It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Yeah.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Kett signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Picking up signal.
Oh. Damn, I was hoping to find something cool. Besides just stuff.
Drac, why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone at the start of theirs join up with strangers like us? Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying?
I don't think I said that.
You did.
I'm certain I didn't.
Now you're saying I'm deaf.
Ryder?
Nope, not getting involved.
Hey, you're not wrong, Chow. I am old, but I got a lot of living left.
This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Detect later. Adi.
Let's do this!
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Ryder, the Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike. Some of them are quite beautiful and quite dangerous.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully the Hijara scientists won't have any more trouble with our comms.
Wow, 12 points. New profile unlocked. Initiative Gunner unlocked. This solid soldier profile is now at rank 2. I'll do that. We should probably head back to the ship and go to the other planet that I was supposed to go to originally. Then come back to the snowy cold planet. I'm gonna get off anyways, 2 o'clock. Time went by fast.
I've been reading Krogan history. I have a few questions.
Careful, Krogan have a saying, history is written by the victors.
Krogan do?
You're from Clan Nakmor, but you weren't born into it. You chose it.
Yeah, the shaman of the clan was strong, and the Kratic wastes were beautiful.
And you had a rite of passage?
It wasn't so much a rite of passage as a death trip. I survived. Now I'm Nakmor Drek.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
I swear I will turn this car around.
That's funny. I wish I could go back to the ship this quickly. Have the ship come pick me up.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I forgot I had boost.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Where'd you learn to fight, Jarl? What's your training?
From my father. And older brothers. And sisters. And cousins. My mother's. The Resistance isn't an army. It's more than that.
What was your rite of passage?
I fell in love when I was a young man. Very young. We met on a farm on Aya. She was brilliant. And her eyes were electric. For years, I suffered with a broken heart.
Not what I was expecting.
I understand completely. Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan. Ket junk might be something useful.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Oh damn, there's a damn extract button right there. Didn't even notice that. Man, set there right there on the screen. Didn't even notice it. Instead of going all the way back to the ship. Just leave whenever you're ready. Didn't even notice it until now. Honey, why didn't you tell me there was an extract button?
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Uh-huh. Well, Giles gonna have to wait. I got a place to go.
Orbit is steady.
It says travel to Haval. Oh, here it is over here. Way over here in another system. What's up? I know, just picking on you.
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system. From Havar. It looks so small from here.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. I found something.
Cool. Platinum. Platinum, baby, platinum.
Anomaly detected.
Lan, I know you said you don't like DC stuff, but did you ever get into watching Smallville years ago? With Tom Wellington, I think his name is? Probably didn't, but wife and I really liked that show. I've got all 9 seasons. I got all the seasons except for the last season.
Probe away.
I still need to get season 10.
Something.
Still need to get season 10. Maybe he's got some beryllium, I think. Kinda hard to tell.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Graphite. Cool.
Yeah, I liked.
Cool. Yeah. We've been getting back into watching it. I think we just started watching season 4 last night. How do you deselect the damn weapon? So I got two cat helmets, interrogator helmets. I don't know why. Let's sell that crap. Get down on the point.
For Darpalev. That's where the Moshai's team should be.
Get down here and stop the stream for the day. Wife and I gotta go to Wally World and get some stuff.
There'll be landing pads and good sight lines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Wow. Some kind of flying creatures.
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Wow.
Bringing us in.
This is the planet I'm going to first. Alrighty. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys and ladies for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more streams and videos from me. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notifications when I do videos and streams and uploads and all that mess. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your week. Great Valentine's Day of the year 2021. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.